That woman's not wearing underwear.
Is that all you can think about? Food and sex?
Yes. Please, focus. Look out! Hey, it's Jay. No time for small talk. We're late.
Hetty, hold the elevator.
Hetty.
I think Louise is so sweet.
I think this woman is wearing underwear.
I think there's too many people in this elevator.
And I think you are all idiots. Let's go to work.
I know, Louise. He's keeping us late again.
This is 3 nights in a row. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
How's it coming?
Mr. Bracken, I need to see a doctor immediately.
Oh, Hetty, what's the matter?
He's got tickets to Guys and Dolls, and the curtain goes up in 10 minutes.
In that case, get back to work.
Work. I can't keep on like this. I need time to get caught up on my pleasure reading. Yeah, pleasure reading.
With all this work, I miss the warmth of human contact.
Yeah, human contact.
I just want to go home and hide under the covers.
Yeah, under the cover. You know, I wish you wouldn't agree with us. It really chaps my fancy. Yeah. No! Don't say it. What? There's nothing dirty about chaps my fanny. Yeah, chaps my fanny.
Mr. Bracken, we're 2 weeks ahead on our work.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, Mr. Bracken, but I have a life. Okay, I was bluffing.
Don't worry, Louise. You're better off without a life. Work is the only thing you can count on. Nothing else matters.
Mr. Bracken, I understand you're feeling that way since you and your wife separated. But
This has nothing to do with my wife.
Sir, isn't it possible that you're in a little bit of denial here?
No.
Ready, Herman?
No!
Mr. Bracken's making us stay late again. Not again? If we don't get down to McAnally soon, all the good chicks will be taken.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
Listen, Jay, this is driving me crazy. We've got to get him out of this office. What do you say we invite him down to McAnally's with us? Yeah, let's bring a dull, bitter, middle-aged man to pick up chicks with us. Come on, Jay, give me some help here.
All right. Hell, maybe you can even learn a little something. I got a great new line I've been dying to try out.
I don't know why I let you talk me into this. I'm not having fun.
You're not having fun.
You think having your face slapped 8 times is so bad? My wife is out dating other men. Try having your heart ripped out and torn to shreds by an ungrateful shrew.
Try being tied to a 4-poster bed by a dominatrix and tickled with feathers.
What?
Just try it, that's all. Mr. Bracken, I think the point here is you and your wife have been separated for a few months now. Maybe she has the right idea. Maybe you should see what it's like to go out with other women.
I just don't see why I should want to.
She's going out with other guys. You want to sit idly by while she's out rolling in the sheets?
Jay, because I'll tell you from personal experience, there is nothing like a recently separated woman.
Jay.
Just wait for some young stud to give it to her like her husband never could.
Jay!
Sorry.
What he's trying to say is you've got to go out and have a good time like your wife is doing. You're working us to death.
I know the way I've been acting lately isn't fair to you, and I have been kind of lonely.
Sounds like you need a woman.
At my age, finding someone to go out with is not that easy.
Sir, there are lots of women who would love to go out with someone like you.
You really think so?
Absolutely.
Well, how can I find a woman?
Well, you should have a friend fix you up.
How can I find a friend? Especially one who likes me enough to do something like that.
Mr. Bracken, you're setting your sights too high. You don't need a friend who likes you. You need a friend who's afraid of losing his job. Gotta go.
Don't worry, Herman. I'm not going to ask you to fix me up.
I know, Mr. Bracken.
But, of course, if you want to...
should help him.
Well, it certainly would make it easier for us at the office.
So it's agreed. We'll set him up with a third woman that'll sleep with him.
Third? Well, what do we do with the first two?
Let me show you a diagram.
No, I'm not sure I even know anyone who's right for you.
You're right. It's hopeless. I'll never find anyone.
Oh, wait a minute, I'll give it a shot.
Someone young would be nice. Not too young. A pretty face, smart, funny, caring, and a good set of Uncle Charlie's wouldn't hurt.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you for being my friend, Herman.
Oh, come here. Thanks a lot for putting me on the spot with Mr. Bracken.
Anytime. Now listen, I just met this gorgeous chick from the French consulate. Now you speak French, don't you?
Yeah, a little.
Follow that line I was just using. Oh, Jay, I really don't think that's... Just do it, just do it.
C'est dommage de ne pas utiliser de sillon si bon dans un oui comme ça.
Quel bitch, huh?
Hello, Sandy. Hi, Herman Brooks. Listen, there's a guy I know who I thought you might be interested in. Paul Bracken. Yeah, that's Paul Bracken. Hello?
We're running out of possibilities.
Wait a minute. Why are we doing this again?
We're trying to find a girl for Mr. Bracken.
Oh, is that what we're calling it now? I just got used to calling it Mr. Wiggly.
Someone with the grace of Michael Jordan, the elegance of Sean Connery, and the good-natured warmth of Jay Leno. Oh, you're interested, are you? Well, look, I'm sure you and Mr. Bracken will hit it off. Hello? Hello? I don't know if you remember me, but we met at Jay Nichols' Christmas party last year. Right! That's me. Look, the thing is, I have a friend who... What am I wearing? No. Suspenders. I have this friend. Boxer shorts. Well, sometimes, but they ride up on me. This is not about me. I have this friend. Brown suit and a bow tie. Hello? Hello? Well, you don't have to lash out at me like that. A simple no would suffice.
How's it going, Herman?
You know what it's like to try to arrange a simple date and be greeted by howls of derisive laughter?
Yeah.
Sorry. Look, Louise, there's something I have to ask you.
Forget it, Herman. I won't go out with him. He'd fall for me, and he'd fall hard. But it'd be no use. The difference in our ages, the fact that we work together, it'd all be too much to overcome. So I dump him, leaving a broken, shattered shell of a man. So don't ask, Herman. It's better for all of us that I don't go out with him.
Actually, I was going to ask if you had Susan Sklar's number.
Oh. I thought it was that. That or the me dating him thing. Either one or the other. 555-4926.
What about you, Hetty? Do you have any friends who might be right for Mr. Bracken?
Go to my hair.
Hold my hair. What does that mean?
It means I don't care.
Hetty, this is very important.
I've got it. Indira Gandhi.
Wait, let me guess. Get lost.
That's right.
You find me a woman?
Not yet, sir.
You have my list of specifications.
Oh, yes, sir.
Good. I don't want to compromise.
You'll be lucky if she has legs.
Don't worry, sir.
Did you find me a woman?
Jay, I'm not trying to find you a woman. I'm trying to find Bracken a woman.
But I'm your friend. If you want to find someone a woman, why not me?
Because you can find your own women.
Oh, yeah, and I can send myself a birthday card, too. But it wouldn't be the same now, would it?
Look, I don't have time for this. I need to find Bracken a date, and I'm stumped.
Okay. I'll show you what a real friend is. I'll take care of it.
How are you going to take care of it?
I'll make a few calls. Don't worry about it.
Okay, if you could find him someone, I would appreciate it. Normally, I wouldn't trust you to do this, but I'm desperate.
I don't trust you, but I'm desperate. How many times have I heard that?
Well, do you think it's crazy for me to rely on Jay for this?
Is it crazy? Sure it's crazy. Maybe just crazy enough to work. Sorry, Herman. Just that there are two lines I've always been dying to try, and that's one of them.
What's the other?
Captain, it is I, Ensign Pulver, and I just for your stinking palm tree overboard. That one's going to be a little harder to work into a conversation.
Well, Mr. Bracken, she should be here any minute. I'm sure I'll hear all about it tomorrow.
You aren't going anywhere until you tell me more about this woman you fixed me up with.
Mr. Bracken, actually, it's kind of hard to say.
Well, tell me what she looks like, Herman.
She looks a little like,
Hello? You must be Paul Bracken. I'm Melody.
a little like this woman here.
Oh, my God, Herman.
Well, it is really nice to meet you.
Well, perhaps I should leave you two alone.
Don't leave me, Herman.
So I understand that you work in research.
Why, yes.
That's fascinating.
Think so?
Oh, yes. Facts intrigue me.
Really? Well, here's an interesting one that crossed my desk this morning. Did you know that the Mongolian wild ass can run up to 40 miles an hour?
Wow, that's fast.
Herman, you can go now. Herman, aren't you leaving?
Faster than a Mongolian wild ass. Have a nice night, Mr. Bracken. Oh, there you are. Jay, I can't thank you enough. She is perfect. Oh, no problem. Happy to do it. Oh, I came to give you a credit card back. Well, I've been looking for this all day. How did you get it? I took it out of your desk. Why? Well, you weren't around and I needed to pay for the hooker. What hooker? The one sitting there with Mr. Bracken. Hooker! They actually prefer to be called escorts. I don't care if they prefer to be called coital engineers. Jay, you said you'd get Bracken a date. You said nothing about buying him one. I hate to tell you this, Herm, but there isn't a woman in this city who will date that man for free. So how much is this going to set me back, anyway? $250. $250? Herm, a woman who looks like that doesn't go for $50. But what does the $50 one look like? Willem Dafoe. Herm, Bracken's going to have a great night, and you're going to get your life back. It'll be worth the money, I promise you.
Well, I suppose if this is what it'll take to get Bracken off our back at the office, it's worth the money. After all, it's only...
Is that all you can think about? Money?
Well, being as we have none at the moment, yes.
What's that?
That's how much we're spending on a hooker for Mr. Bracken.
You got our Mr. Bracken a hooker? You guys are the best.
Mr. Bracken is our boss.
Now, you're telling me.
Imbecile, I'm talking about Mr. Bracken, the man for whom we work.
And you got him a hooker? What did you get from me?
For you, this ice crusher.
Okay. This is gonna hurt.
I guess as long as you've gone and done this, there's nothing I can do about it now. Just so long as Melody understands that Bracken cannot know she is an escort. Oh, she knows that? Good, because I forgot to tell her. Excuse me, Jay.
So I said the Battle of Sharpsburg is Antietam.
You are so witty.
So, how's everything going?
Great, Herman. Get lost. Enough about me. What do you do for a living?
Oh, well, I thought you knew. I'm an
Escalator.
She's an escalator.
She's an escalator?
What was I supposed to say? She said she was an Esk.
You could have said she's an Eskimo.
She doesn't look like an Eskimo.
She looks more like an Eskimo than an escalator!
Yes, sir, she's an escalator repair person.
That's a very unusual line of work.
Yes, it is.
It just so happened I did some research on escalators once. What type do you repair?
What type do I repair?
The up ones. She repairs the up escalators. In fact, that's how we met. I was trying to go up the escalator, and she said, "Don't go up, I'm fixing it." I mean, she really saved me. There was nothing worse than being stuck on a stalled escalator.
Why, couldn't you just walk off?
Oh. Sure you could.
I'll pay the check, then we can go to dinner.
Thanks for going along with the escalator repair person thing.
Hey, it's your 300.
300. I thought it was 250.
Role playing.
Shall we?
Have a nice evening, Mr. Bracken.
Captain, it is I, Ensign Pulver, and I just threw your stinking palm tree overboard.
Gun, she did it. So did you meet anyone last night?
0 for 13.
Ouch.
You're telling me. I gotta meet some left-handed women, man. This side of my face is killing me.
Oh, by the way, thanks for helping me out with Bracken. I still can't really afford it, but he looked so happy when he left McAnally's. I guess it's worth the $300.
Role-playing, huh? Yeah, well, look, man, you got off cheap. Imagine if he slept with her.
Yeah, okay, Jay. I'm imagining he slept with her. How much is that going to cost?
I don't know exactly. An extra $200, $300?
What?
If Bracken slept with her, it'll break us.
Oh, my God. What if he did more than sleep with her?
What if he's into kinky sex? What if he likes to be tied up, shaved, spanked, rolled in flour, and made to wear diapers?
That was beautiful.
Louise, is Mr. Bracken in yet?
Yes, he is, Herman.
How did he seem to you?
Happy.
How happy?
Singing and dancing happy.
What?
Well, he entered here with a series of short leaps. Hello, Louise, what a glorious morning. Song cue. Something, something moon, something, something June, then a pirouette, shuffle, shuffle, kickball change, then he kicked his heels in the air, fell on his face, and crawled into the office.
He slept with her.
Excuse me, Louise. I just have to make sure of something. Mr. Bracken?
Herman, you were right. Last night was exactly what I needed.
He slept with her.
Herman, I know what you're wondering. And no, I didn't sleep with her.
Oh, thank you. That's great. Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to be able to experience romance at its purest.
But I think I might make my move tonight.
You know what? I have a feeling she might not even be available.
Nope, I called Melody, asked her out again. She's available. Isn't that wonderful, Herman?
Yeah, Mr. Bracken, there is something I have to tell you.
You know, Herman, I was dead inside. I went about my business from day to day, but nothing really mattered. But now, suddenly, I'm happy. Thank you, Herman.
Hey, no problem.
What's the matter, Herman?
Melody's a hooker, Louise.
Oh, my God, the poor woman.
You don't understand. I fixed her up with Mr. Bracken.
I know, the poor woman.
I didn't know she was a hooker, Louise. I mean, Jay found her. She didn't seem like a hooker. She seemed so nice.
Well, now, Herman, many hookers are very nice people. Most of my hooker friends are basically very decent human beings.
You have hooker friends?
Lots. When I first moved to New York, I joined a support group for hookers. I thought we'd be making rugs.
Jay, have you seen Mr. Bracken anywhere?
Yeah, he's over there. He's waiting for the hooker.
Jay, what are you doing with that bird?
Well, women love animals. It's a new ploy to nail bimbos. Oh, hi there.
Oh, that's so cute. What are you doing with it?
A new ploy to nail bimbos.
It sounds so cheap when you say it.
Mr. Bracken, I have something to say.
I think I'm falling in love with her, Herman. Who would have thought that I'd fall for an escalator repair person?
You haven't fallen for an escalator repair person.
You have no right to say that. I want her, and this weekend I'm taking her to the Bahamas.
Mr. Bracken, there's something I have to tell you.
What's that?
I can't tell him. Look what'll happen. Melody's a hooker.
Well, maybe it would be okay. Melody's a hooker.
All right!
That's nothing. How about this? Melody's a hooker.
Well, Herman, what did you want to say to me?
Never mind.
Okay, then, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to freshen up until Melody gets here.
I need to talk to you. He wants to take me away for the weekend.
I know, he told me.
Well, your card is maxed out. I need another card.
I don't have one.
I pay cash.
Well, I'm broke.
Oh, well, bye.
Wait, you can't just leave like that. What am I supposed to tell Mr. Bracken? He's in love with you.
Well, that's his problem, isn't it?
What are we going to tell him? Okay, this really big up escalator in Thailand is on the fritz. And she is the only one who can... Oh.
This is going to break his heart. Better let me handle it.
Herman, was that Melody I just saw leaving?
Yes. She left because she can't see you anymore. Sir, she cares about you so much. She knows she had to look at you. She'd never be able to leave. But she has to leave for her children.
I didn't know she had any children.
Oh, yes. Yes, she's separated like you are, and she and her husband are going to try to make it work for the kids' sake.
Yes, I can fling it with the best of them.
How the hell did he do that?
I'm going after her.
Mr. Bracken, don't. I can't afford it. Emotionally. That is, I couldn't afford it emotionally. To see you put yourself through this, you have to let her go.
Let her go. I love her.
Mr. Bracken, you just met her.
Well, she can't just walk away like that.
She has to, and you have to let her.
Sure did love the way she made me feel.
Well, you'll find someone else to make you feel that way.
Thank you, Herman. You've been a friend.
You'll see, Mr. Bracken. Single life's not so bad. Doesn't get any better than this.
No one thought it could happen at West Beverly, but this Wednesday...
Hi, Dave McCall from WPRR-FM here. Flying Blind, followed by Whoop, up next on Fox TV 8.
Melrose Place, Wednesday. Now stay tuned for Flying Blind, next.